moja na serikali pia ituunge mkono.
This week marks the beginning of a greater shift in the country's political landscape as leaders across the divide return to the drawing board to rethink their strategies in the wake of the passing of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. The veteran opposition leader, often hailed as the heartbeat of Kenyan politics, leaves behind a vacuum that has sent ripples through both their ruling and opposition camps. President William Ruto, among other leaders, had been counting on Odinga's influential sway to shape alliances ahead of the 2027 general election. Now, without the magnetic presence of the seasoned statesman, the game has changed, and so have the stakes. As senior political affairs reporter Chris Tairo tells us, the ODM party finds itself at a crossroads, with its iconic torchbearer gone. Internal cracks are beginning to show.
Two days after the burial of an enigma in Kenyan politics, the firebrand politician Raila Odinga, the country is slowly waking up to a new and unfamiliar reality. And with his passing, the political class has gone back to the drawing board and is now crafting new alliances without the inclusion of the late Raila Odinga. For decades, Raila Odinga was more than just a politician. He was a symbol of defiance, a master strategist, and a rallying point for millions, and now his absence has left a gaping void that no one seems ready or able to fill. Ruto, who had painstakingly stitched together a broad-based government that included Raila Odinga, was banking on the former Prime Minister's backing to secure critical support in the 2027 general election, especially the nearly 3 million votes Raila commanded with ease. But with Raila gone, that political capital has vanished. The handshake is history, and Ruto is back to square one.
Many commentators in the newspapers and in the media say this is a very big blow for William Ruto. Yes, it is. It is a very big blow.
Forced to reconfigure his alliances, starting with holding together a now fractured ODM.
We will respect ODM. We will support you to hold ODM together. ODM must be strong as we go to 2027, because that is the way we are going to have a strong government.
Raila Odinga died without publicly appointing a successor, nor did he take anyone under his wing to prepare for this moment. ODM party, once tightly held under his grip, now on the edge of division, torn between loyalty to the president and the survival of its own political identity.
Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe, na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe. Akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027.
Another thing he told us, lazima tukae katika serikali ya broad based. It's on record. Wale wanasikia wasikie, wale wako na macho waone.
And for those who thrived under Raila's protective shadow, the political terrain just got more treacherous. In Nairobi County, Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja could be the first to feel the heat. Just 2 months ago, he narrowly escaped impeachment thanks only to the last-minute lifeline thrown by Raila himself. And with Raila gone, mamas in the city hall suggest that MCAs might be sharpening their political knives once again. And it is not just Sakaja. Across Nyanza, governors hoping for a second term can no longer count on Raila's endorsement as a golden ticket.
Sasa hii wanasema sisi ni political offense ya baba. Wale pia walikuwa wanatumia siasa yao ya kujijenga kwa kutusi baba na kufanya baba kama bogeyman. Hao pia wamekwisha sasa. Sijui watatusi nani?
Raila's death has often not just a party, but an entire region. Since inheriting the mantle from his father, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, in 1994, Raila has been the undisputed kingpin of Luo Nyanza. But who will carry the torch now? Some whispers the name of Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, a vocal youthful MP with the national presence. But critics argue he lacks the political maturity to lead such a seasoned movement. Others point to seasoned leaders like Siaya Governor James Orengo, Kisumu's Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, or Homa Bay's Gladys Wanga, who is also the current ODM chairperson, as more grounded contenders. After last year's unrest, Raila's support was the glue that held the country together, with his voice the balm that calmed a volatile public. Now, with that stabilizing force gone, the uneasy truths could begin to unravel. Kenya stands at a political crossroads without Raila Odinga to shape its path. The race to redefine the future has begun, but for many, it's still too early to imagine a Kenya without Baba.